What's up, y'all? This is Rainman, and it's been a while since I did a bashing video response of Ponage. So I found a new victim. His name is Psychotherapy 707, and here's my video response to him. Now, your video, ICP is fake. You know, um, okay. I could tell you did not listen to that interview correctly, because obviously your mind changed, your whole views changed ever since J10 did that interview, and if you did listen correctly, J10 was only dissing Violent J. He was only dissing Violent J, okay? Um when you said ICP, you're talking about Shaggy Too Dope, and inside your video you only mentioned ICP just once, and that was that they claim that they were scrubs, yet they have $200 $200 clothes, But you know, yeah, the song "The Reason" by J10, he was dissing ICP and Psychopathic Records. The records itself, the name itself, not the people inside it, but just Psychopathic Records. You know, he's talking about how a joke there are to it, and that's what you failed to realize. That's what you failed to listen. And then in your comments, I said, "Don't get into this drama. This is not our drama." Then you said, "If it's not our drama, then why'd they put it out?" If they put it out, so we're supposed to get into it? No. Okay, we're gonna have opinions about it. But let me ask you this: why did they put out? Why do people put out that Britney Spears shaved her head? Why did people put out that Angelina Jolie adopted 5 different ethnic children? Why'd they put out that Jimi Hendrix did cocaine? Why'd they put out that Charlie Sheen did coke and he had an addiction with hookers? Because it's entertainment. People are going to give their opinions no matter what. They don't want people to think that one person is pure good and they don't have no evil inside them. Everybody has an equal amount of good and evil. Okay? So if you're willing to get into that drama, then you're really much mindless yourself. Really, you really are mindless. You're a mindless sheep. And yeah, and you said I'm mad because you chose sides. Motherfucker, I don't give a shit whose side you choose. I don't give a shit if you're a juggler or not. What I'm mad about, what I was talking about, was that you're getting into drama that's not even yours. You're getting into drama that's not even yours. It's like the ICP and Eminem beef. I remember back then people were all like, you know what? If you truly rep the hatchet, you like ICP, and you say fuck Eminem. I remember that days. I remember those days well, you know. And that's what this kind of is. This is what you're trying to do, you know. Except with if you're a true juggler, you go with ICP. If you're not a true juggler, you go with J10. That's exactly what we're trying to do though. But you're not doing that. You're not promoting who's repping who, um and so let's go on with your video with the notes I written. So you said that J10 was talking lots of crap, and you think it's true. You only heard J10 side. You only heard J10 side, okay? Um, did did you listen to Violent J's side? No. Violent J didn't even give his side outs. He didn't give out his opinions about J10, and yet you want to go along with J10 saying, you know what? I pretty much think that what he said was true. Okay, you should know everybody on Psychopathic Records is good and bad. You know, they only promote the good though. They don't promote the bad. They promote the bad, and it's just entertainment. You know, and there's always 3 sides to a story. One side, the other, and the truth. Apparently, you only listen to one side of the story, so that just makes you fucking stupid. Then you said Psychopathic Records has been bashed about everything now. J10, Isham, and the FBI, they've been getting bashed real lately. No, motherfucker. Read this book, okay? Violent J by Violent J. This book is called Behind the Paint. Read it. Read it real good, because they talk about in there since the beginning ICP was hated on. Even at their own concerts, people this dude spat inside Jay's eye, or someone spat inside Jay's eye, and then this dude was just throwing the fucking finger at them. Even at their own concerts, they're being bashed. In Inner City Posse, they're being bashed. They've been bashed for a long time. They did not decide it one day they're gonna get bashed by a lot of people. They've been bashed about everything, you know? So you really need to learn your history, bro. And then you said the truth of psychopathic is really coming out. Okay, you're talking about 20 years. Psychopathic has been on the, psychopathic records has been living. 20 long years since the Carnival Carnage. So you're saying now they're starting to release the bad side? Motherfucker, they've been releasing out for years. People just need to find out what they were doing, Like the overpriced tickets, the shirts, everything, like how much it costs and shit like that. How their packages don't arrive at that time or at that day, or they never arrived. You know, if you're barely realizing their true side is coming out now, then you're fucking stupid. You're really slow. That's all I gotta say about that. Then you say they act like it's a spiritual higher power, but it's really a record label. Well, no, duh, George. Okay, it's been a record label since the very beginning. Psychopathic Records is a business. They hire people and they fire people just to keep their business alive. Um, they released the Dayton family onto the Hatchet House because they didn't sell a lot of money. They didn't make a lot of sales that they would make a lot of sales, so they at a certain point, so they got released to the Hatchet House. Now it's like this. Would you promote bad music? Would you promote music that sucks? No, because people are not gonna buy the next album. You know, they're not gonna buy it. So yes, Psychopathic Records has been a business. It's been a business. It's been a record label since the very beginning. Then you say Joe Bruce has a complete different personality. Again, read this book. Inside this book, Violent J even said, um, back then bitches didn't want to fuck him, but now a lot of bitches and groupies want to fuck him, but they're not. They only want to know about Violent J. They don't want to get to know about Joe Bruce. So with the face paint on, that's their gimmick. The clown makeup, that's their gimmick. Okay, that's their gimmick, but their whole personality is with them all along. But they just play a gimmick when they're recording a CD, whether they're at gatherings or anything like that. They have a gimmick. Okay, gimmicks are an act. You know, so of course they have. So of course they have a different personality. That's the clown makeup is their gimmick. And you say you personally believe them. Again, three sides to a story. You got J10 side, Violent J side, and the truth. And let's see, you say you're not a juggalo after this. Okay, so what you're trying to tell me is that ever since you heard the bad shit about about Violent J, you're not gonna claim you're a juggalo? That's what you're trying to tell me? Because what you're trying to tell me is that being a juggalo, you're only a juggalo because ICP promoted the good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say about this. Not okay. So once you heard something that's really bad about what Violent J said to J10, um, you're not gonna claim Juggalo anymore. But it's like what I said in my video. Just because you claim Juggalo, good things are not gonna happen. Not all the good things are gonna happen. You're gonna have some bad shit. You're not always gonna have trustworthy homies. You're not always gonna have respect from a person, even though you really deserved it. Things are gonna change, and you know what? Um, when you say you're not a Juggalo after this, after listening to J10, you only heard J10 side. What about Violent J side? You're not gonna listen to his side? I'm willing to listen to anybody's side, but I'm not willing to choose sides because I'm not interested in their life. I'm just interested in the music, you know. And then he said, fake about the music. Again, the music is like a big old comic book, like what CPN says. It's like a huge comic book. And he said they are brainwashing juggalos. Facepalm. Really? They're brainwashing juggalos? No. Okay? They're not saying juggalos do this, juggalos do that. They give out their opinions, and then a lot of juggalos, which we call sheepalos, go with it. You know, a lot of sheepalos are actually the ones who try to follow ICP. They try to be like ICP. They try to act like ICP. You know, um, what you call it? If ICP says go kill this dude, I'm not gonna go kill that dude. I'm not gonna kill some dude I don't even know. I'm not gonna kill some dude that Vine J has a problem with, or Shaggy has a problem with. I'm not gonna do that. You know, the ones who actually go for it, then they're the fucking sheeps. And no, they're not. They're not brainwashing juggalos. Some juggalos, a lot of juggalos, or should I say sheepalos, are the ones that are the sheeps. They are the ones that think they can be true to the hatchet by actually being true to them, true to the hatchet itself. Then you say, whatchamacallit, the Juggalo shit is going downhill. That's the only thing I'll agree with you on. Is yeah, being a Juggalo now does not mean a lot than it did 10 years ago or back then. I mean, I've been a Juggalo for 11 years, and back then it was a bomb. It was all good. Trustworthy people. You had a place to be. Um, People who would accept you. You had your homies' backs through thick and thin and shit like that. But now it's all different. You have random people giving people the death pop. You have untrustworthy homies. You got motherfuckers using the fam card. I mean, that's fucked up shit if you ask me. But yes, this is my video to you. And if you want to do a video response, go right for it. Go right for it. But you know what? You really do need to check out your info. You really do need to use that brain you got there, and don't believe everything that is said. Don't believe everything. That's all I gotta say.